The South Carolina Hall of Fame was founded in Myrtle Beach in 1973 to recognize and honor contemporary and past citizens who have made outstanding contributions to South Carolina's heritage, history, and progress.
He was a man of faith, he was a man of vision, he was a man of courage, and he was also had a deep belief in freedom.
William Henry Drayton was born in September of 1742. A Charleston native, Drayton grew up in the now preserved plantation of Drayton Hall.
He would have taken meals here, he would have played here, he would have learned to, reading and writing and all the things that he would have, one grows up with. He studied as a teenager in England at Westminster and went on to study at Oxford. And so would have seen himself very much as an Englishman.
At the start of the American Revolution, Drayton was loyal to the British Crown. After some time and much consideration, Drayton decided to show his support for the colonies, becoming a leader in the Revolutionary War.
He really tried to convey to South Carolinians and to Americans, through his actions and through his writings, what this revolution was all about.
The decision to become a patriot would not have been an easy one for William Henry Drayton. His uncle, William Bull, was lieutenant governor under the Crown and would have been a leading figure and mentor in Drayton's life. For Drayton to become a supporter of the Patriots would mean turning his back on the values of his family.
These decisions that he made were hard because they were personal. He was torn. And we need to look back in history and realize that people made choices that weren't easy. Because of his leadership, he was chosen to be president of the South Carolina Provincial Congress. He also took a leading role in drafting the state's first constitution and was elected to be the state's first Chief Justice, and then was elected to the Continental Congress.
Drayton is also credited with helping to design the South Carolina State Seal, along with his revolutionary compatriot Arthur Middleton.
The need to design the state seal was triggered when the new Constitution was drafted by William Henry Drayton. They declared themselves to be a state. They needed an official state seal for their documents.
You've got these shields hanging there that are an ancient Roman symbol of victory. You've got these bundles of 12 spears that represent the 12 other states that became the United States of America. And then you've got this powerful, creative symbol of a palmetto tree representing those palmetto logs at Fort Sullivan in our Palmetto State, and they are standing erect over this broken, powerful oak tree that represented those oak timbers and those British warships and symbolized the victory at Fort Sullivan and also the creation of the Palmetto State.
The symbol of the palmetto tree came about as a result of the battle at Fort Sullivan. It was there that a small number of Patriot fighters defeated the British forces under the command of General William Moultrie. The fort itself, which had been built with palmetto logs and sand, withstood the onslaught of the British Navy much better than the Patriots had anticipated. Drayton's legacy can also be seen today in the way the 4th of July is celebrated. During his service in the Continental Congress, there was debate about how Americans should celebrate their newfound independence. Fellow South Carolinian Henry Lawrence believed the day should be spent in prayer and fasting. William Henry Drayton, on the other hand, believed there should be joyous celebration with fireworks and other displays of patriotism. On September 3, 1779, when he was only 37 years old, William Henry Drayton passed away and was buried at Christ Church Burial Ground in Philadelphia.
He understood what the Declaration of Independence stated so clearly, the driving force behind the revolution, that there are certain basic human rights: life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness, the ability to make your way in the world, and that no government has the right to try to suppress or take away those rights.
Because of men like William Henry Drayton, and especially William Henry Drayton here in South Carolina, we have the freedoms that we now enjoy.